The story of Daniel in the lion's den. A test of faith and loyalty. Have you ever been forced to choose between your faith and your safety? What would you do if following your beliefs meant risking your life? Could you stand firm when the whole world is against you? This is the story of Daniel, a faithful servant of God, and his unshakable devotion in the face of a cruel king, jealous officials, and ferocious lions. It's a story of divine protection, courage, and a reminder that God rewards those who trust in him, even when all hope seems lost. Daniel, a young Jewish exile in the kingdom of Babylon, had risen to prominence through his wisdom, integrity, and devotion to God. He was so trusted by King Darius that the king appointed him as one of the 3 high officials to oversee the entire kingdom. Daniel was highly favored, but this did not sit well with the other officials, who grew envious of his position. They conspired to find a way to bring him down. The jealous officials knew that Daniel's faithfulness to God would be his downfall. They convinced King Darius to issue a decree that no one could pray to any god or man except the king for 30 days. The penalty for disobedience was severe, being thrown into a den of lions. The king, unaware of their true motives, signed the decree. When Daniel learned of the law, he didn't flinch. He knew the risk, but he continued his regular practice of praying 3 times a day with his windows open towards Jerusalem, unashamed of his faith. His enemies caught him in the act and reported it to King Darius. King Darius was deeply distressed when he realized that he had been tricked into condemning his most loyal servant. He spent the entire day trying to find a way to save Daniel, but the law could not be undone. Finally, with a heavy heart, the king ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. As Daniel was lowered into the den, King Darius expressed his hope that Daniel's God would rescue him. The next morning, King Darius rushed to the lion's den, anxiously calling for Daniel. To his amazement, Daniel's voice responded from inside the den. He was unharmed. Daniel explained that God had sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions, protecting him from harm. The king was overjoyed and ordered Daniel to be lifted out of the den. In a dramatic turn of events, the king commanded that the men who had falsely accused Daniel be thrown into the lion's den, along with their families. Before they even reached the bottom of the den, the lions attacked and killed them. King Darius then issued a new decree that all people in his kingdom should fear and